I'm Marnie, and I've been obsessed with documentaries.
And I'm Chrissy. I haven't, but I'm giving it a go.
We watch so you don't have to. Or maybe you do, and just want a completely fact-free synopsis.
Expect spoilers and tangents.
Because we're not here to educate.
We trade accuracy for entertainment every time.
This is the Gist Project. Hey, Moon.
Hey.
We're here to talk about Don't Fuck with Cats.
Yeah, don't fuck with them.
Don't fuck this.
Which I wouldn't have fucked with a cat anyway.
No!
I'm allergic.
Okay. Oh.
Not like anaphylaxis, but yeah, I wouldn't have fucked with them.
I didn't know you were allergic to cats.
Yes, it's on the list. Cat, dust, mites, and mold or some.
So how do you survive in my house then with all of the dust?
What? It's better than my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, does this cause frequent colds?
No, I just take a daily allergy medication at night.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah. I just went to Costco and bought the Kirkland brand Zyrtec, 365 pills in this sucker.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I had no idea. So your daily meds for like the things that we take for granted that are just floating around in the abyss.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I don't think I have any allergies.
Well, even with that, I still don't hold a grudge against cats.
No. Or nor would you do anything remotely close to our perpetrator today.
No.
God. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess my question for you is you're poking around on the internet, politics notwithstanding. Is there something that when you log on and you see something, you get really riled up?
Well, it is politics, but
yeah,
gosh. I don't know if it's even internet, but animal cruelty in any way. So like if you're watching a movie and even as kids, it's like, did that horse just die?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like animals and dogs, cats, horses, all of it. It's like, well, I can watch a human die in the war movie, but if their horse dies,
I know
it is very sad.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm really glad you said that.
Get me. Yeah.
So interestingly enough, so I watched this show when it first came out and binged it. And at the time had to fast forward through the point. Trigger warning for anybody who watches it or haven't watched it. There are parts that are disturbing. No other way to put it. They're not graphic because you don't actually see the things, but your mind can fill in the blanks.
Yep.
And to the point where Moon, I'm just going to say it. I fast forwarded through parts. I did then, and I did again recently.
Yeah.
Yes, I couldn't. I can't.
Well,
so
I watched it, but it was hard. It was way different.
You did?
Well, no, I didn't go watch the video.
Okay.
I would not seek out the graphic content, but I did watch the full documentary.
You didn't fast forward.
Nope.
You are brave.
Yep. Took it.
I heard little mews.
Oh, I know.
And I was like, nope. Click, 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 click.
Oh.
But Moon, when they started, and I love human beings, but when they got to the murder, here we go, everybody. When they got to the murder of the guy, June Lin, I could actually watch that.
Different. It was different. I agree again. Loss of life is bad.
Horrible.
But what a different reaction. It was like those cats.
Innocent.
Yeah.
And
so is June Lin.
Of course.
For the record. But it was, maybe we are so desensitized to this human murdering.
Maybe, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
To think about.
We will be blaming that on the internet and pop culture and all of that, because clearly it's not us.
Well, no, I haven't murdered anyone.
Neither have I.
Well, one time I had a dream.
Yeah.
And like there were years that I was like, that was a dream, right? Like, and it's still this quasi feeling within me still wants to just make sure.
Yeah.
Or why did I have that dream, you know? And I don't even remember it. It's just this weird feeling. So for all the internet sleuths out there, but no, it was just a dream. It had an octopus in it. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Murder by Octopus.
Oh, wow.
I
That'll
know.
do it.
I'll create my
They're
own
very smart.
show. Thank you.
No, octopi. You're smart too, but an octopus is really smart.
Pat
Yeah.
my head. Yeah, you're right. An octopus would probably know how to commit the murder and get away with it and
Oh.
probably not bring it up in a public forum like a podcast.
I'll tell you something. I have watched a documentary about an octopus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
My Octopus Teacher. Beautiful, beautiful documentary. Have you seen it?
You know I have.
So good.
It is.
Yes.
That does make sense, and I shouldn't be surprised. But of all the documentaries,
That's the one.
That's the one you have
Yes.
seen.
Yeah.
And it's very quiet.
Oh my gosh.
Very calm.
It was so gorgeous.
Yeah.
And an octopus is so smart.
They are.
Oh my gosh. And then they were friends, I felt like. Yeah. That was a great one.
It's hard to see it from any other way, although I would love to perhaps create a show that was about from the octopus's perspective.
There's a book out there.
Really?
Remarkably Bright Creatures. Okay, so it's not about this octopus, but boy, that was a really, really good listen. I listened to it. It was
that
really
a
good
children's book?
No, but it's colorful. It's orange and blue on the cover.
Okay.
And it's Remarkably Bright Creatures, I want to say is the title. It is so good.
I feel like I know of it.
It was a big hit.
Okay.
Recently. Kind of like within the last few years.
I mean, give or take 3 years is what we get to claim in life. Okay, I'll have to check that out. But I'm not going to give up on the idea that maybe we could make a farce about how that octopus actually hated that guy.
Yeah, like, oh my God, he's back again.
Right.
There's nothing I can do to get away from this dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he just like, where's that breathing apparatus?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? Or
maybe if I touch him, he'll go away.
Yes. I mean, the mind boggles.
Yeah.
We'll just add that to our list.
Trademarked.
Exactly.
Don't steal it.
Okay, we already
all
claimed
of our ideas.
The mob through Plants and Long Arms.
Exactly.
And Lake O'Marion is ours. And
I was there's a book out there we're gonna write about aliens and stuff, I think.
You are going to write specifically about and zombie apocalypse with your gangers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, preamble check. Let's talk about this documentary.
So this was Don't Fuck with Cats, Hunting an Internet Killer. This is 3-part series on Netflix, and it was released in 2019.
Yeah, forever ago.
So we're going to try not to we'll try to keep it a little high level, right? Because this is 3 parts. That's it could be a long thing, but not that we dive deep into anything we ever do.
I mean,
we're just going to keep it surface for our podcast.
Exactly. Yeah. Nothing's changing, folks. Nothing's changing.
But I was so captivated by these regular old Joes who are on the internet and are able to do these things that to me seem like detective work.
My first question.
Yeah.
After this whole series is who, for 2 parts. Number 1, for Luca Magnotta, who we will get into, who is our perpetrator and our antagonist. Mm-hmm. Bad man. We don't like him. Bad man. We do not like him.
Bad boy.
Bad boy. Yes,
boy. Just seems like
just a teeny little twerp.
Yeah.
And the internet sleuths, who has the time, the resources, and the desire to sit that one through.
Yes.
Years.
Obviously Deanna Thompson and John Green both have the time.
Yeah, they did.
And I just pictured, and they didn't show it, but I swear to God, they both probably have a bulletin board with the red thread going all over, because that's what this reminded me of.
Red thread.
And I think that they had it in their rooms.
Or they use some sort of application, some smarty pants application to do all kinds of fiddly do.
This is the kind of stuff I want to get better at in life. not internet sleuthing, just organization skills in general.
Yeah.
And they had files upon files that they shared with people, and they were so organized.
Yes.
But they're like going through a blog post and finding his alias. And when he's in this country, he uses this alias. And then they tie it together to the movie Basic Instinct. And it's like, okay,
In what world? Right.
That's where I was like, holy shit, you are right. The time involved is crazy.
I mean, I do think so. Both. Well, I don't think we got to the bottom of what John does for a living, did we?
No.
And he chose to remain anonymous
Mm-hmm.
using his alias of John Green.
John
So
Green.
I would imagine that that's not his name, but we'll call him. Deanna was much more upfront. I'm going to ask you, what was her alias?
Body moving.
And would you like to sing the song in which
No.
this? Okay. Okay. I'll take a shot.
Yeah.
Body moving, moving.
Exactly.
Doesn't that sound pretty? Okay.
That was spot on.
I'll let you know when I get into America's Top Idol.
Yeah.
I think that's
Tell
what
me.
it's called these days. But so Deanna worked as a data analyst
Mm-hmm.
for the
Casino.
casinos.
Oh yeah.
A casino. And I don't know. That to me tells me that she's good with computers and good with sleuthing.
Mm-hmm.
And my guess is that she's watching to make sure numbers and zeros and dollars and cents go where they need to go.
Yeah.
I mean, that is my
that sounds right. And
educated.
it sounds right for, and I think she might have lived alone with her dog.
What kind of dog? Did you see her current dog that she
No.
had?
Was it a pug?
It was a pug.
Okay, then I did see it. Probably.
Yeah. And she had a pug tattoo on her arm.
Okay.
Which my arm is covered in pug dog hair.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't necessarily want a tattoo of him, but I get it.
Yeah.
So I think Deanna had the skill set. John must have a skill set. Like, I don't think they just go on and do that.
Also, I am not pointing out like they're lonely single people with non-fulfilling lives. I'm saying neither of them seem to have kids or be married or in a relationship.
Correct.
Which then gives you that time.
Yeah, it sure does.
Like, man, what if you didn't have like all these people that live in your house?
Right.
Think of the shit we could get done. But it probably wouldn't be internet sleuthing.
I don't picture you as an internet sleuth.
No.
I picture a lot of projects getting done.
I just did this great puzzle.
Yeah.
It's from the Magic Puzzle Company, and it was, I don't even know how to explain it.
Orgasmic?
Yeah, it was very exciting. It had straight sides, but it also had like straight cut pieces in the middle, and it formed 3 big pieces. And then you open up a second envelope after you get this part done.
Yeah.
And they instruct you to move this piece and shift it over here. And then you create this big hole in the middle where there's more puzzle to do. It's called Magic Puzzle Company. It was really good.
Okay.
We'll put a picture up there.
Yeah. Of the finished product, you mean?
Nope, just of the puzzle box.
Okay.
It's already done and put away.
Okay.
And
I was going to say.
Ordered another one.
You were like, next.
Gotta have it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be doing puzzles and I wouldn't be internet sleuthing. I don't know what I'd be doing.
But the way this started is like, who was the first one to get the video?
Deanna. So Deanna was sad and she was going through a breakup, and she said that she was pacifying herself through the internet, online communities that she could be a part of, drop in and pull herself out of with ease and with anonymity. Is that the right way? Okay.
Right.
Anonymity. And John, it seems, had skills and also liked this way of life. So they were a part of similar groups.
Yep.
Or had access to things like this. Now, I do think that you have to have a certain presence level to get a video or access to the kind of things that they ended up seeing.
Well, and they also started a group for this specifically
after receiving it. So like
getting it. Yeah.
My going in thought was, in what world did these people come across this filth? right? So you and I don't think
Good
would
question.
be target
Yeah.
audience for such a
Yeah.
thing. I mean, we'd hate it and throw fits over it, just like John and Deanna did, which is why they storm and normed that group. So the group that they ended up joining was at a result of both seeing this horrific video of this boy child man, bitch tits. What did we call him? Titty baby.
Yeah.
Vacuuming two poor kittens to death. I mean,
it was called One Boy, Two Kittens.
I hate it.
Yeah. I did
fucking
too.
hate it.
They were helpless.
Little babies.
And he had it, there was a Christmas song in the back.
Disgusting.
Yeah. He was gross.
Yeah.
There was a profile of his face. So what they end up doing with this video is like breaking it down frame by frame. They're recreating the room. It really does look like that's the stuff that is in movies. Like, here's a 3D rendering of this room based on wow.
Which would require watching that horrific video with a level of compartmentalization and pragmatism that I would simply not be able to do with kittens in that scenario. Would you?
No. Again, it does come down to time.
Well, time, and also I don't think I'd be able to decouple myself from the content that was happening to, let's notice this
wolf blanket,
the wolf blanket and the outlet and the pack of cigarettes and all. So they had to really have a level of, the word is escaping me right now, but like wall themselves off from the emotion that they both clearly felt.
Yeah. And I felt like that was really, so part of being that Facebook group, and like you say, noticing the outlet or the cigarettes, or it's like, in this country, the outlooks look like that.
Yeah.
And in this country, in the United States, we have Surgeon General's warnings. I mean, it's like all of that. I just don't know that I would even think about that sort of thing. Like, okay.
I would if it wasn't under the circumstances. I think if somebody said, solve this case, and it wasn't with dying kittens on repeat, I might be able to do it if it, like, I do love a good murder mystery. Like,
so do I.
I love falling asleep to Agatha Christie books.
I don't blame you.
You know,
I do too, but I'm not the mystery solver.
No, nor
I'm not the one put into that spot.
No. So they form this group. Yeah. It becomes somewhat of an international sensation. Yeah. And people from all walks of life and all over the globe join to try to crack this case, including, and I don't see them listed here, but Inc. for Animals, or what were those people called?
I don't know off the top of my head, but there were quite a few. Look, I have all these notes.
Yeah, me too. Rescue Inc.
Okay, yep.
Rescue Inc. So Rescue Inc.
show.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they get involved, and they bunch of fingers start pointing, right? Like they get in Rescue Inc. You get some real snoots.
Panzarella.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
I loved his accent too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to think of a big burly dude with a bald head
who loves kittens,
kittens with his like New York or New Jersey accent.
Yep.
Frightening and lovable at the same time.
Yeah.
Count me in to Rescue Inc.
I wouldn't fuck around with animals if he is going to be on the case. So
I wouldn't fuck around with animals regardless.
No, that's true.
And I guess what I would want to help him, but it would be so hard to see the animals in the precarious situations that it seems he finds them in.
But he did elevate this a little bit more too with his platform.
Yes.
And there was a case of a mistaken identity.
Yeah.
Because they thought they had a dude and they identified the wrong dude in South Africa, maybe? Or
yes. And it turns out this guy was going through problems, and he was a bit of an internet troll.
Yeah.
So there was like, his trolling behavior existed. Yes. But then it sounds like he had mental illness and other
Yeah,
problems.
and that also existed.
And then everybody went after this poor guy and he commits suicide, which
Yep.
is horrible
Yeah.
to think about. So like one of those cautionary tales of you can be really passionate, but like make sure you're right. Make sure
Right.
you have your facts straight. I mean, to anybody in the internet ever.
Yes.
God.
I think we could repeat that over and over.
We sure could.
Yeah.
So Rescue Inc. gets involved, and I think it was our buddy who also shared this information, this video, with his sister, who's a psychiatrist
Yeah.
or psychologist in criminal justice field. And she basically said, this person won't stop. They're doing it for attention.
Yes.
And I don't think it's going to end with just animals.
This is the beginning.
Right?
Yeah.
So then I think we move out of episode 1 into episode 2, where then this dude strikes again.
And I hated this video even more.
The water one?
Yes.
I didn't.
Oh my God.
Couldn't.
Here's like the 2 kittens and a one boy. Hated it. But there was at least 2 kittens together, and maybe they thought they were going to get to play in this bag. This cat was terrified.
Oh, its face.
Yes. Yeah. And so I should have thought about fast forwarding, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But that was so disgusting.
I couldn't.
To me.
No,
that was icky.
For anybody listening, my body language is speaking for itself right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just can't. That poor thing. So we're gonna save ourselves and our listeners and the animals and humanity. There are 3 bad animal videos where he does horrible things. And they spend a lot of time trying to track this guy down.
Yes.
And to the point where then it is, all right, well, if he's going this far, who's to say he's not going to do this to a human?
Yep.
And mic drop.
He does.
He sure does.
So the internet sleuths, and now, so he commits this crime. And remind me how there was a suitcase found, and didn't it have a disgusting smell and worms coming out of it, and somebody notified the authorities?
Yep. But if we were to rewind a little bit before this happens, our internet sleuths did track him down to Toronto.
Yes.
And I believe they tracked them down to Montreal or just to Toronto, but they essentially said, this guy is hurting cats and he is located in Toronto.
And they worked with a person, a law enforcement officer there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they track him down to Montreal simultaneously. Now, to your point, the janitor of a apartment building saw a suspicious suitcase. And what's interesting is that suitcase had, he called them worms, or maybe it was the police officer who got involved. She called them worms, but somebody did. Maggots, worms.
Yeah.
So that to me says that has been sitting there for a while. Like that, it wasn't just fresh and then he was off. So where that thing was sitting, but sadly, Luca Magnotta, who we think may be the person, we think may not, etc., his information is now directly tied to what they uncover in the trash.
Yeah.
As a result of this suitcase being discovered. And all of a sudden, boom, we've got full law enforcement involvement.
Yeah.
Like no questions. It's not just like internet sleuths trying to find an animal cruelty person. Like there are body parts.
And I feel like once our internet sleuths saw this video, they tried calling their Toronto officer and were like, hey, we think we know who this is.
Yes.
And it turns out he was on vacation or he wasn't there or something.
Called a nightmare.
Yeah.
You know?
So anyway, you've got, because they saw the video.
They saw the video and they were like, oh my God, he's done it. This is
our guy.
He did it.
Yeah.
This is our guy. And all the while, it seems like Luca was on this weird, escapade to try to like get his name out there, like creating memes of himself
and creating fan clubs for himself.
And he's an escort, and then he's a fanboy over here, and he's in
Yeah.
Dubai, and he's in all of these. He's a jet setter all over, and then he is trying to say that he did or did not date a famous serial killer in Canada.
Right.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Or that famous, he did not, but she's claiming they did. And
Right.
And that, don't forget about Manny.
So we're going to move right ahead to Mom.
Oh,
right?
Mother dearest. Wow.
You know? Okay, so she's brought in and she's like, you've got the wrong guy. And then police show up at her door on the heels of the internet sleuths, of the animal cruelty, and now they have the body, right?
Yeah.
And she has the audacity to open her door and say, is this about the cats? Did you catch that?
I absolutely 100% did. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Even if it is about the cats.
And you know about the cats?
Right.
And you're still saying this isn't the guy?
Right.
Like, what? No, if one of my kiddos was killing cats,
there'd be intervention.
I know for a fact that would be a red flag.
Oh yeah.
Of a behavioral problem.
Yes.
Yeah. So to say,
straight to the loony bin we would go.
Yes.
And we would have some deep, deep psychological discovery, conversations, experts, all of the things.
But
none of which happened.
She's still convinced not him.
Yeah. And also, so you mentioned Manny. Manny made me do it. Manny. Now, let's pull the wool out. Manny doesn't exist.
No.
Manny is someone who the internet sleuths put together as
a character like from Basic Instinct.
Bingo.
And Mom has the keychain of what?
Basic Instinct.
One of his favorite keychains, one of his favorite movies. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, I guess it takes a bunch of internet sleuths to put this together, but there is no fucking Manny.
There is no Manny.
He made it up. It's like that, The Usual Suspects. Is that the movie? Where
I am going to pretend I don't remember.
It's so old, but I feel like it's Kevin Spacey. And he's being interviewed and he's saying this name and this and that. And he's let go. And then after he leaves, the detective sees like, there's a poster with that one name he just said. And there's a wanted I mean, it was like putting all those pieces together.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like that's had we had that playbook, maybe we could be internet sleuthing because that is exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Like you said, Casablanca, there was a poster in the video and then it ended up being in the garbage. The t-shirt.
Yep.
But what's funny is like he put all of his own cards in with body parts and a dead puppy
like he
in the
wanted
bag
to get caught.
Or was he trying to suggest that he was dead?
Oh,
and
maybe
that the body was his.
Yeah, because it was only a torso.
Right.
In the suitcase.
Correct.
But I feel like the limbs were in the garbage can. Did he think only the suitcase was going to be looked at? Like he didn't seem like a very smart character.
And also he shipped the feet to the Conservative Party,
yes, and the hands,
the Prime Minister, and the hands to some sort of news outlet, right?
Or the other party. I can't remember.
Okay.
But he did ship.
I mean, what a weirdo.
Obviously unhinged.
Yes.
Yeah. We could tell that from the cat videos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The first one. And there shouldn't have been a first one or a second or a third or poor Junling.
But Junling, even that, where they show the footage of the CCTV or whatever, that security cam, and he's in that lobby and just kind of checking himself out.
Like, you mean
after he killed a human being?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, how's my hair look?
Yeah.
Like,
zhuzhing his hair off to the side. It was foul.
Yeah.
To watch.
Clearly something wrong with this person.
Also, can we just the apartment building. Did you notice the like number of people just loitering outside the building? There were like 100 people on the
Just
steps at
chilling.
all times.
Well, it might not be the best of areas.
You're right, but I don't know. It just seemed like a college dorm out of Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
Good.
sort of like, what are you guys doing here?
Yeah.
I've got a funny one. So, well, is it funny? None of this is funny, but so he goes to France, right?
Mm-hmm.
And actually Montreal's onto him and calls the French authorities and says, Claudette, our friend
Yes.
Claudette, says, hey, this guy's on his way. He's got a wig on and a Mickey Mouse shirt.
Yeah.
First of all, nice, like uniform.
Incognito.
Right. Yeah. You look like a young lady boy, you know?
And he keeps touching it.
I mean, I probably would too if I was wearing a wig.
But if you're trying to be inconspicuous, and
You're right.
You put a Mickey Mouse shirt on, throw it inside out, maybe.
You're right.
Like wear the gray side of the t-shirt.
Yeah.
I mean,
wear something that just blends in with everything, and maybe not like a long-haired wig. Maybe cut your hair and wear a cap.
Yeah, put a hat on. I mean,
like
it's not
this guy.
Yeah,
this guy. So he lands in Paris and they end up tracking him. Now, this is where I had to bring in, we had a French undercover authority who spoke about this, who, by the way, didn't come on camera.
No, only
and remained like
blacked out.
Yeah, anonymous.
Shadow.
And the way French people say bingo, did you catch it?
No.
Bingua.
No.
So he was like, so when he landed, when Luca Magnotta landed and they were tracking him and they saw him on CCT footage, he goes, Bingua. In French. I was like, oh, okay.
See, that is the best part.
I wrote that down. Yeah. I put that in. Maybe I gave away my quote.
Oh, I don't even think I did a quote, to be honest, because well, no, I think maybe I could make one.
We could make one up. We're just getting started here. So he goes to France, and it isn't until he ends up in Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gallivanting around France. He stays with a dude.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, I think it was under possible sexual expectations, but then they didn't consummate the deal.
Says the dude.
You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
But anyway,
exactly.
Sure, yeah.
I didn't stick
just
it anywhere.
Stayed the night,
right?
As
on the couch,
as friends for like a random hookup, just as friends
on the couch. Yeah. Nothing happened.
Okay, whatever.
I know.
He's married with kids.
You're
sure.
right. Yeah, probably.
But anyway,
I mean, at least he came forward to the authority. I'll give him that, even if his random hookup with Ladyboy.
Luca's just on the move. Yeah,
going.
Hits up Berlin, but like,
yeah. Can we maybe cut to how he's busted?
Yeah, the guy at the internet cafe recognizes him. Number one, congrats. I would not.
No.
I already know if I am called to be a witness to a crime. Sorry, person, you're fucked. I really can't remember a lot of details. Anyway, but this guy can. And
he said that he liked watching the news. So maybe if something was quote-worthy.
If you're maybe that's your job. You're in the internet cafe. The news is kind of on.
You're just sitting there.
So he gives Luca, who wants a computer, he smartly gives him one that faces towards the wall, not towards the door. So this guy pretends he's like emptying the garbage.
He's brilliant, by the way. He's like one of the, not just because he ousted him, but because he was under duress.
Yeah.
Had some really calculated, well-played moves.
He did. Easily accessible computer that he could see the screen. And then it was his job to go empty the garbages. And when he did, I mean, you're so vain.
Yes.
Luca.
You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 songs, 1 episode.
Bam.
Yep. And what was he looking at, Moon?
Himself.
Yep.
He's searching for himself. And so that was a giveaway.
On the most wanted list.
Yep.
Of the, like, Was it something about the world's most wanted?
Probably.
I don't
that's going to
remember
get you caught.
Of course.
Every time.
So he's looking at himself. Internet cafe man who is, and nothing to take away from him. I was just trying to say, Moon, I think if you did care about the topic, you would notice.
Maybe.
Right. Like if you saw a bunch of cool puzzles for sale, you might be like, oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. Okay. I'm just saying, like, don't write yourself off.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. So this guy's into the news. He sees Luca, holds him long enough, and then flags down the Berlin police.
Yeah.
Who this guy, the Berlin policeman, had a truck full of cadets.
Which I love. And they all kind of get to be in on it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, let's march him out.
Right. Like, talk about career-making moment.
Yes.
Just in the recruit car and world's most wanted man. At least Canada's most wanted man.
Yeah. So was he tried in Canada?
Yes. So what's funny is that no country wanted to be a part of his, or no airline wanted to be a part of this guy's movement from Paris back to Montreal. No one wanted to touch it. So Montreal actually had to send a plane
that's right.
to bring him back. And then as he's getting out, I didn't see the broken down, frightened face of a man beleagued by Manny's exploits. I saw a smug motherfucker.
Yeah. Yep. Somebody who did deserve the 25 years he got, maybe more.
I mean, I think more. So
life in prison. That's what it was. Without the possibility of parole for 25 years.
Which, you ready for some updates? Because I did a little sleuthing.
You
ready?
Did.
I did.
Okay,
I did.
Tell me.
Number one, couple things that we learned. He was born with the name Eric Newman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeff's long lost brother.
Yeah. So like Luca Rocco Magnotta is a name he made up.
What?
I know.
That's hard to believe.
I actually like the name Rocco, and he ruined it for me.
He's definitely ruined it.
Yeah. So that's data point number one. Data point number two, he was a sex worker and a porn star.
Okay. I think they even said something about the sex worker part.
Okay. So his mom and dad divorced when he was 12, and he was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Which my aunt would pronounce schizophrenia.
Ooh.
Yeah, because she's a psychologist.
I like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's schizophrenic at the age of 12. And it was also noted that his mom would lock her children outside and kill their pets.
I'm sorry, what?
Dear mom. Yep. So mom also had some behavioral problems herself.
Okay, yeah.
And so this kid, like, look, people survive divorces all the time. Present company included, right? Like, life goes on, but it sounds like she had some episodes that were pretty traumatic. And so she locked her kids outside and killed their pets. So there's that. Luca, we're going to call him Luca because, I'm not going to give him the last name Newman. Luca was in a group home in 1999. So he was in a psychiatric group home in 1999 as a 17-year-old.
Oh.
So this pattern, this cat behavior, this is not like out of the realm of possibility in terms of this guy's
not one bit
behavior, right? Yeah. He also committed when he got out of the group home, which I don't know if maybe you just get out at the age of 18. He ended up being indicted or served time or was found guilty of fraud for $17,000 he stole on a person's credit card.
Okay.
He was hospitalized often in psychiatric conditions. He claimed bankruptcy in 2007. June Lin was divorced and was starting a new life by coming over and wanting to start start his life over, and his parents didn't know he was gay.
Oh.
And I think this may have been how they found out.
Yeah.
Which is like horrible on so many levels. Like just that they didn't know their son, and that they didn't know their son had this life, and that he didn't feel that he could talk about it. Like, and then of course the circumstances, right? Let's see, what else? He has plans to marry, Luca is going to marry an inmate.
I think Lucy told me that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if they've actually, tied the knot or consummated the deal.
Well, not congratulations.
Yeah, we do not send our best wishes.
No.
You shall not
Yeah.
be getting a
You
quilt
shall
made by
not be
Moon.
we are not excited
Not at all.
for you.
His mom wrote a book called I Never Wanted, or oh,
I never wanted you fucking kids anyway.
probably it's something like I never fuck, I should get this right. I never wanted something not criminally okay, you know what, my notes are
So
bad.
she
But
wrote a book.
she wrote a book, and so she wrote a book about this.
Mhm.
And he is up for parole in June 4th, 2034, and full parole in June 4th, 2037. So that's in 12 years.
Yeah.
Like, so the 25 years, I think you're right. Those are my updates on this.
Wow.
Yeah. So like this guy is going to be out in 12 years. He's younger than we are. So he's going to be what? 40?
And happily married in prison.
With a prison inmate.
Yeah.
And no intervention of this behavior.
I don't know. What do you think they do in Canada?
Well, apparently
it could be nice.
They did say that they weren't making his movement, so he was transferred from one prison to another. They didn't make it public, although I do think it was leaked. They don't make it public because, and they said, and I quote, "We do try to provide true rehabilitation."
Yeah. I mean, I believe that coming from Canada.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from Canada. But I mean, you've got a person who has had this behavior since they were a child, and they've been diagnosed as schizophrenic. Maybe not.
That's going to be a tough one.
Right? I mean, like you did it to a person, you did it to animals, and you're going to be back out in society.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Canada. Moon, I don't know how I feel about this. There were vigilantes. On one hand, I was very proud of our internet sleuths.
Well, yeah, I thought they did a really good job.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like you said, it's kind of hard to know because we really wouldn't put ourselves there.
No.
We wouldn't have even gotten through that video.
No, we wouldn't have gotten through the video.
We wouldn't have gotten the video or watched the video.
Correct.
Or taken that next step into being part of a group that investigates said video.
Right.
There's people there. There's internet groups for everything.
I'm glad.
You can do cold cases and stuff like that.
Yes.
Good for
them.
I'm
glad that there are people who are willing to take the time and use their talents to solve crimes.
I think our listeners know that we are not those people.
Correct.
Yeah, we're not digging deep into anything, although that was a ton of research you just did there.
Thank you.
So look at that.
I was pretty proud of myself. And I did that at like midnight, Moon.
Good for you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was pretty
just
crabby
listening
the next
to
day.
Like a podcast or something, and they mentioned 4chan. And I'm like, oh, I know exactly what that is.
I already know about that.
Yeah,
Thanks you very much.
Yeah.
I may have watched a documentary from 2014,
yes. But I got that checked off my list.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you'd put on a shirt or a card?
Well, I guess Deanna says it best. Rule 0. Don't fuck with cats.
You're right. Oh, here's what I'd put on a shirt. Internet hoo-ha. That's a bunch of internet hoo-ha.
Okay.
That's what Deanne said. Or maybe that, I believe it was John Green who said, all right, well, he's going to be moving from pussies to people.
Yes. Yeah.
So pussies to people.
And hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
Is that like a term for a vagina?
It is. Yeah.
So
there's a theme here.
So yeah.
But maybe that's because we're mid-40s females.
Probably.
And we're just like, wherever there's a hammer, there's a nail.
Yeah.
And we're seeing it. Well, you're welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got a question for you, Moon, though.
Yeah.
All right. So they talked about oxapam, that June Lin was drugged with it, which, by the way, like all the kittens, super sad. June Lin, family, friends, like our heart goes out to you. Like, can't say that enough. And it did bring a little bit of solace that this drug could have, knocked him out and he wouldn't have felt pain. So as a practitioner, Is that true? Can we trust that?
Well, I think if there was enough, so I don't know what oxapam is for sure, but when I hear the ending Pam,
Yeah.
it makes me think of a benzo, right?
Okay.
Similar to Ativan or lorazepam.
Okay.
An
anxiety med.
Yeah. So it could. Like, when they take paracetamol, they mean acetaminophen.
Oh.
But it's paracetamol over in Europe and...
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So oxapam, I'm guessing, is an equivalent of like a benzodiazepine.
Okay, so maybe our
a
internet
tranquilizer
sleuths
kind of thing. Yeah.
could say, okay, that was the Canadian version of hopefully something super strong.
Ativan, lorazepam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish the puppy would have got it.
I know.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he's locked up.
Yep.
And hopefully he doesn't come out, or if he does, he's, where he belongs in some sort of place for people who suffer with schizophrenia, and hopefully he is not unleashed on the world.
No kidding.
And people stop doing that, and hopefully the internet stops producing content that is vile and cruel. I know.
Yeah, on that note,
honestly, Moon, I would give up our podcast for that to be to be true.
Yes.
Like, because then we would have nothing to talk about except just our projects that I'm sure everybody is just jumping out of their seats to hear about. Yeah. Like, what books are they reading? What projects are they doing? What bemoans them in their day-to-day lives?
Yeah.
We'd run out of content, but I guess there we have it.
That's the gist of that.
Yeah. The gist of don't fuck with cats. And rule 0. All right.
Yeah.
Well, see you later, Moon.
Bye.
Bye. Well, there you have it. You may have picked up on a fact or two.
Or just convinced yourself you did.
Either way, that's the Gist Project. Never educational, but always entertaining.